Hello everyone, it's Merlin here, and I'm deciding to do a video that was recently requested to me by my friend Walking Double O Dead. And it was a very interesting question he posed to me, and he sent in a lot of requests, so thanks man, as always giving me a lot of suggestions. But, I was watching One Piece recently, so I thought that I would kind of give him my opinions on this particular question. Basically, he asked me why do you think One Piece is so popular? Why does it have such an enduring popularity? And that's an excellent question. I think it really comes down to the fact that it models itself after a lot of other classic shows, primarily Dragon Ball. And I think that you can really see that it has those basic aspects that make it so likable. It's got this very carefree attitude to it. Basically the entire atmosphere of the series just has so much energy, and it's so upbeat. Even when it's dark, it's still kind of goofy and silly. So you can still take the characters seriously when there's serious moments. I mean, there's a lot of complicated issues with the series and the world. The characters are so silly and so likable that it's very easy to get behind them. And I think that's a very important aspect of that series, as it is with any other story, is the fact that you have really likable characters. And I think combining the fact with the really interesting characters and their dynamic and how they relate with each other, there's also the fact that it does have those serious moments and it finds that balance. But more importantly, that overall, it is a happy, upbeat series very similar to Dragon Ball, because I think One Piece is very much taking on the reins of Dragon Ball now as being kind of one of the biggest shonen fighting action adventure series out there. And that's because it has this really upbeat spirit. It's really fun. It makes people feel good watching or reading it. It really does. I think One Piece is also one of the most unique anime series and manga series out there right now. And that's because it's been enduring for so long. I mean, it's been going on for about, 15 years now, and it's still going very strong. And the thing is, it has this really complicated, expansive world that we're still learning about. There's a lot of culture, a lot of politics, and we learn a lot about the various characters of the series. And the thing is, sometimes there are series like Bleach that have a lot of side characters that, to be honest, we might not care quite as much about. They take so much time with One Piece that you find yourself interested in what's going on with a lot of these side characters and a lot of these different towns and villages and different areas that the characters explore. I mean, there is the main quest to find the One Piece, but it's also about these characters' internal struggles to overcome their fears, to achieve their dreams, and also just learning more about the world and trying to kind of help solve other people's problems. I mean, it's kind of interesting. It's sort of the most positive aspect of the pirate. In addition to it having a really complicated, expansive world that could potentially go on as long as Oda wants it to, another thing that makes it unique is the art style. I mean, it has a very cartoony art style that gets kind of off-putting for a lot of people at first, but then when an audience gets into it, they can see it's a really fun, interesting, diverse show that's a lot more complicated and even serious at times than you might expect it to be, despite its, kind of cartoonish demeanor. And that's one of the most interesting things about it, is because it has that very unique animation style. It has the unique aspect of the pirate world and its kind of cartoony version of that. So it's kind of the main reason I think that we watch cartoons and read comics, because we have that childlike innocence and positivity that we're always trying to hold on to, and One Piece has that in abundance. But it can also serve to portray good storytelling, exploring serious aspects and serious themes that are very reflective to our own world. So there are a lot of reasons why I think One Piece is so popular. I think the primary reasons are because it's been around for so long and established itself, and it keeps putting out fresh content that is enjoyable because the creator obviously has a lot of passion for it. The characters are diverse, they're interesting, there's a lot of them. It's got a very unique animation style, and it has that great balance between serious and silly. And overall, it's just very hopeful and exciting, and I think it kind of models itself after a classic series like Dragon Ball, and it's one reason why it's so successful. So that's the primary reason that I think One Piece is successful. I'm kind of curious if you guys think I missed something, but I think that's pretty much it. Maybe there's some more specific things that you guys that are more familiar with One Piece than I would know. I'm not an expert on the series, I'll admit, but I've actually been watching the series recently again. There's just a lot of great stuff in One Piece. It's really fast becoming one of my favorite series. It's definitely one of my favorite series that's out right now. And I just think there's so much love behind it, and that's why the fans love it. And you can really say that's a strong aspect of pretty much any series or any story. So that's primarily why I think One Piece is so popular. Alright guys, let me know what you think. As always, request different topics, and let me know what you guys think about this, and maybe some more specific reasons why One Piece is so popular. Alright guys, this is Merlin out, signing off. Peace.